Welcome to Megapath Presents, where we talk about everything that has to do with the world of The Walking Dead. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk predictions for Fear the Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 6. Alright guys, so we only got 2 more episodes, Episode 6 and Episode 7, and then after that we're going to take a break for like a month or two with Fear the Walking Dead. Yes, it's just like the original show where they take a month or two break. However, this time I just don't understand why they're doing it. I know it's getting into summer and all, but I still don't get it. I get it with The Walking Dead because it's during like the Christmas holiday, you know what I mean? So I get that, Christmas, New Year, whatever. Now I just don't get it. Maybe it's because of the summer. Or, okay, whatever. But I just want to put that out there. They are taking a break, and yes, I will continue to do videos during the break to help ease those Walker withdrawals. Anyway, let's get into this, and the first thing I want to talk about is the sneak peek. If you haven't seen the sneak peek, it's on YouTube, on AMC's YouTube channel, and it basically has Strand and Madison looking through binoculars, and they're looking over at a boat that's bringing over 2, I guess it would be Border Patrol guys on the ocean there, and then Strand is like, no, that's not right. Only one of them is the guy that we're paying off, or whatever that Lewis is paying off. Get your people and get below decks. Now I do like this because now this looks like a Strand that is being more helpful. You know, not such an asshole. It's a little part. It's subtle, and he might actually be looking after his best interest as well. You know what I mean? But I do like that part. Now I'm not sure what process they're going through here when they're talking about getting 2 people over, 2 people across. In my opinion, it's like it's the end times. If somebody was like, listen man, you know, here's this amount of money, can we just get through? I feel like the guys would be like, okay, we'll go through. And now it's bringing up red flags, like how much is actually collapsed? What is going on here? Because I would have thought everything is fallen at this point. I mean, it's total collapse, you know? So now we're seeing something that's slightly different, and it's confusing. But anyway, so Madison, in the sneak peek, she goes and gets people and tells them, hey, let's get downstairs. And we see Travis and Chris talking. Now, that's something else that's going to play a part in this episode because Chris lied. He's no longer bitch Chris, okay? He has upgraded. He's proven he's not a bitch. He's a little bit of a bitch, but not like the bitch, as in why we originally called him bitch Chris. He's elevated a little bit. He is now serial killer Chris because he shot the dude in his face, most likely for talking shit about his mother. So Chris is going to talk to his father now about, you know, shooting an injured, unarmed, tied up man in the face for talking shit. So that's going to be something, and I don't know how in-depth they're going to go with that, but I assume it's going to take up at least 5 solid minutes of screen time. So when you watch the actual preview, you notice something that you can piece together with the sneak peek. It looks like Danny's taking a knife out of the belt of one of the Coast Guards that were coming over the boat. Now, if that's the case, he also goes to stab him. I would have thought he's stabbing him because he's dead. He's going to turn into a walker, but Nick is like, no, don't do that, which makes me wonder, is the guy still alive? Now, where this plays a part in trying to figure out what's going on is, so far we know this. We know that Chris and Travis are going to be talking about Chris now wanting to be a serial killer. And then you have the people on the boat dealing with the Border Patrol, and I see that Luis, or however you say his name, in the one scene it makes it look like he actually takes the boat to go Nightingale. Is that what they call the little raft on Abigail? Anyway, they take the boat to go pay off the guy, and then the guy comes over in another scene. You get what I'm saying? The Border Patrol guy comes to inspect the boat, it looks like. So they tell the crew to get down in the basement of the boat. Now, basement of the boat, you know what I mean. Now, anyway, that's where we hear a gunshot. Everyone gets freaked out. So when we see Danny pulling out the knife, that must happen after they go in the basement of the boat and all that, which makes me believe that the next scene we see them ducking as if people are shooting at them, and they're not in the bottom of the boat now. They're it looks like they're in one of the cabins that lead right out to the deck there, you know what I mean? So it looks like they are running into some problems with Border Patrol. Now, I know one thing we're going to find out here. the showrunner said they're going to answer the big question, which is what is going on with getting them across the border. And this might not seem like a lot to some fans. You might be thinking, oh, you got to pay someone to get across, no big deal. But in my opinion, it's huge because we have already seen with the original show, video games, anything in this world of The Walking Dead at this time, shit has collapsed. So I think this is the most curious thing that they're doing in the show right now. I want to know what the hell this Border Patrol is, because if everything is collapsing, there is no reason to watch any borders. There's no reason to keep your day job like that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I think it has me worried about continuity, but then it has me more excited for something totally new, totally cool, and totally surprising that I had no idea about. So that is the one thing I am most excited for, and the one thing I'm looking forward to the most coming up in Fear the Walking Dead. I think that is so cool, because keep in mind, my brain is on the fact that everything's collapsed. It's done deal. But now you have like this border thing, and I'm thinking it definitely might be okay on the other side of Mexico. They might be giving us a huge surprise. Now this is an ultimate stretch, okay? And they might be shocking us by having our group go to Mexico where it's not as bad, and we might see a second breakdown of society as the wave of complete and utter shit from this plague, this virus, as it starts making its way into Mexico where they're going. Maybe because people are going in there or whatever. I don't know how the virus even got spread. So I'm just saying, how crazy would that be? We're sitting here bitching about season 1, how we didn't see the breakdown of society, and they showed us some. They put the characters in a different place where we can watch it again, a second wave of breakdown. I think right now, if they went in that direction, I don't know, because I'm just thinking about it off the top of my head. Maybe it's stupid. I might walk away from this right now and edit the video and go, yeah, that was pretty fucking dumb. But as I sit right now, I think that would actually be really interesting to do and really cool, because it would shock the hell out of all of us. I haven't seen one person hinting anything like that. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm not saying it's untouched over there. I'm saying it's nowhere near as bad as over where our crew is coming from. I'm going to shut up now because now we're really reaching. I don't know if they're going to do something like that, but I think it would be really cool. Put your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.